Artificial intelligence is no longer a future concept. It is happening right now, and three tech giants are leading the most important technology battle of our time. Google, OpenAI, and Apple are not just competing on products. They are competing to control how humans interact with technology for the next decade. This is not a simple rivalry. Each company has a completely different vision, strategy, and philosophy about AI. In this video, we will deeply compare Google versus OpenAI versus Apple. We will break down their AI models, ecosystems, strengths, weaknesses, future plans, and who is actually winning the AI race. Let us begin by understanding why this AI war matters so much. Artificial intelligence will replace search engines, reshape smartphones, redefine productivity, and transform how people learn, work, and create. Whoever controls AI controls the digital future. That is why this battle is intense, silent, and incredibly strategic. First, let us talk about Google. Google is the original AI giant. Long before ChatGPT or Apple Intelligence, Google was already building the foundations of modern AI. Transformers, the core technology behind almost all large language models today, were invented by Google researchers. Many people do not realize this, but without Google, modern AI would not exist. Google's AI ecosystem is massive. It includes Google Search, YouTube, Gmail, Google Docs, Android, Chrome, Google Maps, and Google Cloud. This gives Google an unmatched advantage. No other company has access to so much real-world data at such scale. Google's flagship AI model is Gemini. Gemini is designed to be multimodal, meaning it can understand text, images, audio, video, and code in a single system. Google's vision is to deeply integrate Gemini into everything: search results powered by AI, emails written with AI, documents summarized instantly, videos understood automatically, Android phones running AI at the system level. Google's biggest strength is infrastructure. It owns data centers, custom AI chips called TPEs, and the largest web index on Earth. Google does not depend on anyone else to train or deploy its models. However, Google has one major weakness: fear of disruption. Google makes most of its money from ads, especially search ads. AI threatens traditional search. If users get direct answers instead of clicking links, ad revenue drops. This has made Google cautious. While it has powerful AI, it moves carefully to protect its existing business. Another challenge is perception. Google often releases impressive demos but struggles with consistency. Some Gemini launches face criticism for inaccuracies or rushed deployment. Google is powerful but sometimes slow and defensive. Now let us move to OpenAI. OpenAI is the company that ignited the AI revolution. When ChatGPT launched, everything changed. AI went from research labs to everyday users almost overnight. OpenAI made AI personal, conversational, and accessible. OpenAI's core strength is product focus. ChatGPT is not just a model, it is an experience. Simple interface, fast responses, constant improvements, and deep user engagement. Millions of people now rely on ChatGPT for learning, writing, coding, research, and decision-making. OpenAI's flagship models include GPT-4 and its successors. These models are known for reasoning, creativity, and adaptability. OpenAI is obsessed with making AI feel helpful and human-like. This is why ChatGPT feels more natural than many competitors. Another massive advantage for OpenAI is Microsoft. Microsoft has invested billions into OpenAI and integrated its models into Windows, Office, Azure, and enterprise tools. This gives OpenAI global distribution without needing to build hardware or operating systems. OpenAI moves extremely fast. New features, new models, new tools are released constantly. This speed keeps OpenAI ahead in innovation. But OpenAI also has weaknesses. First, it does not control its own platform. It depends on Microsoft infrastructure and external distribution. Second, it does not have direct access to massive proprietary data like Google does. Third, long-term sustainability is a question. Training large models is expensive, and OpenAI must balance innovation with profitability. There are also concerns about regulation, safety, and centralization. As OpenAI grows more powerful, governments and institutions are paying close attention. Now let us talk about Apple. Apple is the quietest player in this AI war, but do not underestimate it. Apple does not rush. Apple waits, refines, and then enters with massive impact. Apple's AI strategy is fundamentally different from Google and OpenAI. Apple focuses on on-device intelligence, privacy, and user trust. Instead of sending all data to the cloud, Apple wants AI to run directly on iPhones, iPads, and Macs. Apple Intelligence is Apple's answer to generative AI. It is deeply integrated into iOS, macOS, and the entire Apple ecosystem. This means AI is not a separate app. It is part of the operating system itself. Siri is being rebuilt from the ground up. Writing tools, image generation, smart notifications, context-aware actions, and personal automation are all powered by Apple Intelligence. Apple's biggest strength is ecosystem control. It owns the hardware, software, operating system, and app distribution. When Apple rolls out AI, it instantly reaches hundreds of millions of devices. Another massive advantage is privacy. Apple markets itself as the company that protects user data. In a world where people fear AI misuse, Apple's privacy-first approach is extremely powerful. However, Apple also has weaknesses. Apple is late. It does not have the most advanced public AI model. Siri has lagged behind competitors for years. Apple relies partly on partnerships, including OpenAI, to fill gaps. This shows that Apple is still catching up in pure AI research. Apple also limits flexibility. Developers and users have less control compared to OpenAI or Google ecosystems. Now let us compare them directly. In AI models and intelligence, OpenAI currently leads in conversational reasoning and creativity. Google leads in scale, multimodal processing, and infrastructure. Apple focuses more on practical intelligence rather than raw model power. In data, Google dominates. In user experience, OpenAI excels. In ecosystem integration, Apple is unmatched. In speed, OpenAI moves fastest. Google moves carefully. Apple moves last but strongest. In trust, Apple leads. In innovation perception, OpenAI leads. In long-term dominance, Google remains dangerous. So who is winning the AI war right now? In public awareness and mindshare, OpenAI is winning. ChatGPT has become the face of AI. People associate AI with OpenAI. In enterprise and infrastructure, Google and Microsoft are strong. In consumer devices, Apple is preparing a massive shift. But this war is not about today. It is about the next 10 years. The future will likely not have a single winner. Instead, each company will dominate different layers of AI. Google will dominate AI-powered search, knowledge, and global data systems. OpenAI will dominate AI assistance, reasoning tools, and creative intelligence. Apple will dominate personal AI, private intelligence, and device-level automation. The real battle will be control over the AI interface. Whoever becomes the default way humans talk to machines wins influence, data, and power. If Google successfully transforms search into an AI-first experience, it secures its future. If OpenAI becomes the operating system of intelligence across platforms, it becomes indispensable. If Apple makes AI invisible and trusted inside everyday devices, it controls personal computing. One thing is certain, this is just the beginning. AI is evolving faster than any technology in history. Models will improve, devices will change, regulations will emerge, new players may rise. But right now, Google, OpenAI, and Apple are shaping the foundation of the AI-powered world. This is not just a tech rivalry. This is a battle for how humanity interacts with knowledge, creativity, and decision-making, and the winner will define the future. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps push this content to more people who want to understand the real AI war shaping our future behind the scenes. Subscribe to the channel if you want deep, honest, no-hype breakdowns of artificial intelligence, future technology, and the massive digital power shifts happening right now. This channel is all about helping you see what's coming before it becomes mainstream. Share this video with friends, colleagues, or anyone who wants to stay ahead in the AI era instead of reacting too late. The more people understand what's happening, the better prepared we all are. And comment below, which company do you think will win this AI battle? Google, OpenAI, or Apple? Tell us why you think so. Is it data, talent, ecosystem, speed, or something else? Your support helps this channel grow, keeps these conversations alive, and ensures you stay informed about the technologies that will define tomorrow's world.